February 14th, 2018 forever changed Parkland. But it's the countless bright moments in the way 17 students and staff lived that will forever be remembered. Legacies their loved ones share.
He loved life. He just was larger than life.
Just super happy and very successful in all part of his life.
Nicholas Dorette, a passionate swimmer, humble leader with the goal of competing in the Olympics.
Never let a stumble in the road ruin your journey.
That was an essay he wrote.
Gina Montalto, a bubbly straight-A student, talented artist with a smile her dad says lit up the room.
Gina's legacy is pretty much the fact that she was going to go out there and change the world.
Luke Hoyer, a laid-back teen whose parents describe as a mama's boy who looked like his dad, loved his friends, loved sports.
Particularly liked basketball and liked being with his friends. You know, loved his dogs, loved his family, loved chicken nuggets. It was his pretty much only thing he ate.
I think he will always be remembered for his kindness, and he made everybody laugh.
Alyssa Aladef, captain of the soccer team.
Alyssa was an amazing, vivacious, talented soccer player, wore the number 8. She loved the beach, loved boys, she loved shopping. She's just all-American girl.
Alex Schachter, his dad describes him as a sweet 14-year-old athlete and musician.
Alex would be in college right now. Alex had a beautiful smile, and he had the cutest little dimples. And we miss him. And he would have gone on to do great things. He would have been successful, and he would have had great friendships.
Carmen, a senior who accomplished what she put her mind to, who wanted to be a medical researcher to cure ALS.
Carmen was the daughter, that every mom wishes for. She was, caring, brilliant, kind, just, had this, it's hard to talk about her in past tense, but, she had so much going for her.
Chris Hickson, his wife, explains him as an extraordinary person living an ordinary life.
How would you describe Daddy? He loved sports, right? And when we went to one of them with him. Yes, Corey used to we did a lot together, sporting. But I would say he was the rock of our family. He was the supporter. He was the protector.
In the past 4 years, some families carry on their loved ones' passions through foundations that help others. Some join the school board. Some push for change in the names of their loved ones through legislation and advocacy for school safety reform across the country.
We don't want other families to have to go through the same tragedy that we had to understand that this is something that does happen.
Florida passed the Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School Public Safety Act the same year they were killed. But while changes are still pushed for at the federal and state level.
And maybe if we realized as a society as a whole that it doesn't get better, it may be a little bit of progress, but it doesn't go away, that we would use that to be more mindful and purposeful in the work we do and making sure that it doesn't happen again.
Yet as February 14th comes around again, the focus is not a single day. It's the vibrant lives the world is missing and the immeasurable impacts they continue to leave.
But I know he's with me every day. I can feel him. He keeps me going. He gives me strength. He makes me strong.
We can go through such trauma and grief, and we do daily, all the time, and I think, someone like Nick can help us stay above water. Stay afloat. Keep swimming.
Haley Bull, Parkland, Florida, Newsy.